That's all I'm asking. Is it really that hard? No. There's only 23 teams other than yours.
I will do my best.
All right, up on the right we have Jen Denault, and up on the left is Pegi Donnelly. Oh, what a strike from Pegi. Pegi was on these lanes Tuesday night, and I believe she threw like a 150 or a 160. She had such a huge game the other night on these lanes, so I'm expecting her to have a big game. That's a gutter ball for Jen. Jen with a great ball right down the middle. Leaving just a triangle up on the left. Pegi Donnelly. Great ball there. Great ball. She's got the triangle to the right and a floating pin all the way over there on the left. So she's going to have to use that wood to her advantage. Brian, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Yep, Jeff Little told me to tell you that. So.
Happy birthday. My last year in the three for it doesn't get any better.
Oh, there you go. Nice shot from Katie, from Jen. Whoa, almost. Yeah, no, I'm good. I appreciate it, Looney Tunes. I really do. It is nice to know the top three. If you want to give me the record of both these teams too, that would be great. The 1-7-10 Hurricanes and Window Source. That way we can let everybody know. Got Katie Witham on the right, and I don't know this lady on the left. Maria Defrancesco. Funny, I know every single other person on this team except for Maria. Katie with no, not quite. Leaving the head pin. The Window Source is the other one. Oh, great ball. Katie with a huge strike right there. Maria coming close to a strike there, too, to match her. Nice piece of wood there for Maria. All over it. Oh, beautiful shot. Window Source in 10th. Okay. So now we have odds on favorites. Put your money in. No. Oh no. Brian taking out just the 3-pin. Jeff Buggea off the head pin. Jeff Buggea, co-captain of the team. We were talking about Buggea yesterday quite a bit. Boy, he's got that backup ball. Nice spare right there. Yeah, quarter Worcesters, I don't want to say they happen a lot, but they definitely happen, like, often enough. Oh my God, the 189. He starts with just the 3, then he goes to the 189 only. Yeah, that guy has no luck at all right now. And this is his birthday today. That is some bad birthday luck. Buggea, no, too far to the left. That is a $5 for Brian. All right, John Dumais on the right and Aaron Fontaine on the left. I don't think I've ever seen Aaron Fontaine bowl live, except I don't know if I ever have or not. I've heard of him. I know he's a good bowler. I know JT's bowled with him a few times. I did not, because I didn't see that question. Basically, nowadays, it's just Paramount that makes it. I think there were more in the past, but there's just different varieties you can get, but it's all from Paramount, as far as I know. You're not wrong, Looney Tunes. Yeah, a lot of the bowling ball companies really just don't do anything with Candlepin. Actually, you know what? The balls, the ones we have here, we have Epco also. Epco and Paramount. I just turned around because all the stuff is right behind me. All the stuff they have for sale here. Teaching kids, welcome back, buddy. Day 2 is going along strong. I think we have one more match after this. We'll just make sure. Yeah, one more match after this. It has been a long day, but that's okay. I've enjoyed it. We had some amazing matches earlier today, coming right down to the last few boxes. So that's really what I'm hoping for every single time. Just close matches, have some high scoring, beautiful strikes. You know, that's what I want to see. As a streamer, that's what I'm hoping for. When it is a blowout, it's not really that fun for me. Yeah, you called it there, Looney Tunes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There at Basford. Yeah, with a 5. Keith Beaupre, we were talking about people who throw it fastest. Keith Beaupre used to throw the ball almost 50 miles an hour. The guy on the left here. He throws it so hard. In fact, there's on most like regular bowling alleys that can like track your speed. His ball goes too fast for them to register it. Oh no, right through the hole again. Right, at least you took out one side there. Just so you know, teaching kids, as someone who's been doing this their entire life, it still gives me the middle school giggles, okay? That is not something you outgrow. We talk about good wood, we talk about bad wood, you know? That's why we never have dead wood, okay? It's all live. What's going on, Rickard? Good to see you, buddy. Oh no, Peggy was way off to the left there. I think she got distracted by the little baby in the window. Let's go. It's nice. I'll be finishing work in about 2 hours. And by work, I mean hanging out here, watching bowling. It's a good job to have. Oh, whoa, I can't believe she missed that one. That was not what I expected. What does the crown mean? Okay, so the crown means they both got a mark in that box, and they were the only person on their team to get a mark in the last box. If nobody got a mark, or if two people got a mark, nobody would have anything. If everybody except one person gets it, they get a little hangman symbol next to their name. So it's the opposite of a hanging. It's the crown means you got a mark and they didn't. They have a hanging still. But you see it a lot less because most of the time you don't get a lot of marks. All right, so we got Katie up on the left and Maria Defrancesco on the right. Katie's working on a strike and Maria's working on a spare. A perfect game is still a 300. If you throw 12 strikes, you're still going to get a 300. It's never happened in the game of Candlepin at all, Swift. 245 is the most that's ever happened. So we have our own version of a perfect game. It's you in the 10-pin world, you would know it as a clean game. 10 or more on every single frame. And even that is significantly hard to get. Oh, what a try from Maria. Unfortunately, we don't get to see JT goal in this match. He's taking this one off. It would have been nice to see him, but you guys see him in a lot as it is. I mean, sometimes that happens. That's what happens when you hit the head pin. You get more pins every time. So Maria hit the head pin, and Katie missed it both times. You know what? Sometimes TikTok likes me and just starts sharing me off to new people. So, yeah, any questions you have, Cliff, I am more than happy to show you. Like, this is the Mixed World Championship here. So, you got literally the best men and best women in the world competing here at Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Going on? Okay.
Go, be Rabbit! Come on, Rabbit! Here we go, Brian!
Yeah, duckpin bowling's fun too, but it's definitely different than candlepin. You're preaching to the choir here, Cliff. You're preaching to the choir. I want to get candlepin bowling everywhere I can. I think the problem is New England in particular is very good at gatekeeping, and they didn't want to let the rest of the country know about how great candlepin bowling was. I think that's really what it was. And I am trying my best to let everybody know how great this game is. And now we just need somebody rich to get a hold of it, find out how fun it is, and then start expanding it. I'd do it, and I have the faith to do it. I just don't have the money to do it. There are a couple places in Vermont. Like, not a lot, but there are a couple places. It's biggest in Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine. Vermont has a couple. New York State has one. Ohio has one. But that's about it. No, not in California at all. No. Plenty in Canada, yes. I was just going by the United States stuff, but Atlantic Canada, like all the Eastern Canada people, they do candlepin bowling also. I got to talk to Apple about getting a candlepin emoji if we could. I got to work on that myself. I keep saying that. If I win the lottery, I'm bringing it to you. Okay, Cliff? I do still love Burlington. It's my favorite city to go to. Second favorite city. Las Vegas is my favorite city. Burlington, Vermont, second favorite city. In fact, I was just up there for the eclipse. Me and the wife went up there and watched the eclipse happen up in Burlington, right on the water. In Burlington, Vermont. Nice. Yeah, Burlington was right in ground zero. And they were great. They had like live bands playing. They had food trucks. They had NASA scientists like explaining things as it was happening. It was nice. Yeah, no, I love it there. I've been going there for almost 20 years. Once I found out like about Magic Hat, the brewery, it was one of my dreams to go there and go to the Magic Hat factory. So we ended up going there, and then I fell in love with the city. And now they closed the Magic Hat factory. But I still go there because I do like the downtown area. It's so nice. It's very walkable. It's plenty of fun things to do down there. Great ball from Aaron Fontaine. Good fill too. I suppose I should start paying attention to the bowling again. I think this is all good too. It's been here for a little while. And those socks, I don't know. I don't know why someone would leave their socks here. Oh, my wife's friend wanted to go up there with her, and the friend still went, but my wife didn't want to get up that early. But yeah. Yeah, they just did, or she did that like last year. Oh, great ball there from Keith. Up in Bahava. Yeah. It sounds like it would have been fun. I would probably like to do that one time. Because I get up early every day, no matter what. I get up for my regular job. I'm usually up between 2 and 3 a.m. So on my days off, when I sleep in until 5 or 6, that's kind of late.
What do you want? What do you want?
You gonna tag in? I meant for Keith.
Lemonade? Yeah. Okay. I'll tell me one of those later. He's gonna go make it. That's fine.
But you want to take over for this? You can definitely do that. All right. There you go.
This is Candlepin Bowling. You have 3 balls instead of 2.
Well, you gotta read. You gotta talk to them.
I can't read.
They lived on MDI for 15 years.
All right, what we got? What we got? Any questions?
So you gotta explain who you are.
Oh, I'm JT. You know who I am.
You know who you are.
Kinda. Tuesday nights. Oh, there you go, Keith. I'm on Window Source, you know. So, rapid fire. Let's go. What do we got? Explain the game. All right, this is Candlepin Bowling. We got 3 balls instead of 2, and it's hard. And it's a New England and Canada variant.
You are terrible.
Thank you. You hit pins, you throw a ball, and you hit some pins. And you hope for the best. And yeah. And if you're off,
As much as I love you, buddy, you can stay up there in the lanes, okay? I'll stay back here.
I'm explaining the game. This is not my forte.
So anyway, this is the real host here. Candlepin bowling is just another variation of bowling.
I said that.
There's not much difference between this and 10-pin. Scoring-wise, it's almost the exact same. First ball is still a strike. Second ball is still a spare. Third ball is total pinfall only. I'm over-explaining. Kids nowadays. Obviously a smaller ball, smaller pins. We get to use the fallen pins to make our spares and our 10s. But other than that, it's the same game as 10-pin bowling that you might be more used to. And by the way, I love JT, just so you know. We rode here together today. He lives like maybe 200 yards from my house. So anytime there's something like this, he's a really good bowler, and I'm a good bowler, but not quite on his level still. Where is this played? Great question. It is a very regional sport. So it is pretty much only found in northern New England, so Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont, and Atlantic Canada. So all the eastern part of Canada that basically borders the ocean. Nice shot right there. That's the only places you're really going to find Candlepin bowling. There's a couple outside of this area. I'm told there's a couple in Germany. There is one in New York State, and there's one in Ohio. Thank you guys for sharing the live. I appreciate it. The more people get to see this game, the better. Ooh, mozzarella stick. This looks a lot better than the one I got yesterday. Yesterday it was like pale.
We're standing right there, is it in life? We're standing right there, is it in life? You yelled at me one time.
In league, I yelled at you. Here, you guys do what you want, you know.
I don't want to interrupt the production.
Do I like someone standing there? No. But am I going to tell you guys to move out of the way? Okay. So, it's in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's at the Wyoming Civic Center. The problem with that is if you want to bowl there, you have to rent out the entire bowling alley. It is a 6-lane bowling alley, and it's in a private club. So it's more for if you want to, have your groomsmen go bowling, or if you want to have a birthday party. I think you could probably do it there. Something like that. Okay. Well, David, here's the reason right now why it's not national. The company that used to make the machines in the back went out of business. And the people that could make new machines don't want to. So there's no new candlepin bowling machines being made. They're too good. They don't break down. Like 10-pin machines break down all the time, and they're constantly needing replacements. Candlepin machines were built in such a way that they were so efficient and so good that they never needed replacement parts. So unless new places are being built all the time, the company that was making it didn't need to do it anymore. Now, if this had grown like it should have back in the 60s and 70s, it would be national. It really would be. But people didn't push it back then. Everyone was very happy with it staying local, staying a New England tradition. So now if we want to get it to go national, we need to get somebody with some money who's going to start making the machines again. If you mean the guy on the left, that's Jeff Buggea. And yes, I talked about him earlier. He does hook the ball. He's got a backup ball. Oh, the lady before. Because Jeff Buggea has a curveball on his. Oh, thanks, Dave. Yeah, I love being here. I live close by, so it's nice. So you're talking about Maria? I'll have to watch to see if she really hooks it a lot. As long as you can be accurate. The problem is, it is hard to be accurate with a big curve on your ball. I'm not saying that, it'll never work. It's a general rule that it's generally better to throw a hard straight ball.
You get your ass on here. Two.
Oh yeah, I know. I've gone 10-pin bowling. I know how 10-pin bowling works. It's just generally in 10 pin you want to curve the ball, but you also have oil on your lanes in 10 pin to help facilitate the ball hooking. And there's no oil on these lanes. All right, John Dumais up on the right, Aaron Fontaine on the left. Both working on spares right now. Too sicky up there?
No, it's just I don't know what I've done to anger the head pin god.
Yeah, that happens.
You know,
I mean, your first two were pretty rough.
yeah, and then I'm over there and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm doing this. Oh, no, I can't.
The ball can weigh anywhere from 2 pounds 4 ounces to 2 pounds 7 ounces. Now, most people who own their own balls are going to use either 2 6s or 2 7s. And the more pro you get, you generally want to use the 2 7s. But okay, yeah.
That's why you're not pro.
Oh. No,
You
but
have Hall of Famer Jim McCarroll, King of the North Calvin, and a regular guy,
Right.
and regular guy, Brandon. I had my good years. I did. If we're gonna make fun of ourselves in this game, then what's the point?
the 2 4s and 2 5s.
And I can't get an arm slot. Like, I gotta stick with something.
I feel like watching you bowl
Yes, they cannot be over 2 7s.
That's good.
So the ball has to weigh less than the pins, and the pins themselves weigh 2 pounds 8 ounces, 2.5 pounds. So the heaviest the ball can be is 2 pounds 7 ounces. Yep, absolutely. And that's why you want to put speed on your balls, because the ball weighs less than the pins. The ball will bounce off the pin. And the balls just don't have the mass, too, of the 10 pin. So the kinetic energy needs to come from somewhere. Yeah, I can definitely do that, Joe. Generally, it is the exact same as 10 pin. If you throw 12 strikes, it is still a 300. Every time you throw a strike, you get 2 bonus balls out of your next frame. Same as 10 pin. If you get them all down in the second ball, it's a spare. Same exact as 10 pin. 1 ball out of your next frame goes towards that score. The third ball is the only difference. And as the third ball, it's very simple. It's just whatever you get. So your total pinfall, that's all that matters there. If you're looking at the score and you see an X, that is not a strike. An X is just 10. Can you overarm throw the ball? No, you cannot. No, you're not allowed to do that. The ball does have to come from an under motion. And if you see if I can get that line right there, that second line. The first line is the foot foul line. The second line is called the lob line. Your ball has to make contact with the lane prior to that, or else it's called a lob. And your ball is
chat about lob line.
And it's the same as if it's a gutter ball.
No, it ain't.
They want to know if you can overhand throw the ball.
Well, you can't do that.
And why can't you do that? Because then it would go past the lob line.
Yeah, that we don't.
So you roll the ball.
I mean, for debate.
No, I assumed he meant over, because I believe the question was, can you over arm throw? And so I figured that meant, you know, overhand it. No, there is no oil on the lanes. No, no oil on the lanes. It is just straight wooden lane. That's it. Yeah, like a baseball throw. Yeah, you cannot do that. Listen, no question nobody has gotten me with a new question about the rules of the game. Not in a while, at least. And the good thing is, if you did ask me a question that I didn't know, there's plenty of people around me that I can ask. So, if you look at the first ball from Pegi in the corner, it's like a filled-in square. That is what a strike looks like here. Pegi in the top left screen. So it's just a filled-in square. Absolutely, Joe. I want everyone to understand the rules. Like, if you're going to stay here and watch, it makes no sense if you don't know what's going on. So I'd love to help out.
Hold it. Oh!
I think you can. Like, I would say yes, as long as your ball can be on the lob line. But being able to throw a straight ball like that, I think you would have trouble doing it. And especially with just how heavy, like it's not like a baseball. It is a lot heavier than a baseball. So being able to sidearm the ball would be very difficult. So today we are at Academy Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Candlepin bowling is pretty much only found here in northern New England. So you're talking Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, and Vermont, and Atlantic Canada. I can talk more about the American side, obviously, than the Canadian side. And yes, the little bit of body English we put on after, you know, it helps.
Get one.
I swear it helps. No, there's definitely none of this in Northern California. No. Very much a New England thing only. So next time you come to Boston for some fun stuff, next time you go check out the foliage in New Hampshire and Vermont, come check out some bowling alleys while you're here. Don't come here in the winter. Nobody wants to see that much snow.
Good job, Jen.
But right now is a great time. It's a beautiful area right now. You got some nice rivers and lakes. Come check them out. Check out the ocean over here. It's a little cold for me, but a lot of people like it. That's right. I said I was going to watch Maria's ball. I definitely think it would do really good, Joe. I do. Yeah, Maria definitely has a little bit of a hook on her ball for sure.
Bounce the ball, baby. Bounce the ball. Should go down low and then jump to the 10th. I don't know. I figured they're walking.
I would also recommend if you were to open up some candlepin places, you should probably do it in a 10-pin place just so you have the backup just in case it doesn't take off. But like if people owned a 10-pin place already, and then they could put like 6 lanes of candlepins in just to see how it goes, I think it would do good, you know? Anybody know the owner of Bolero? Let's get this done. Let me talk to him. I'll go down there. I'll help manage the whole thing. It'll be fine. Or I can just win the lottery and do it myself. But the thing is, with the lighter ball, with the little kids can play this game. The older people can play this game, not have any issues. You know, my grandmother was in her 80s and still going candlepin bowling every week. You did not see Lottie's name, no. That was Lot, L-O-T-T-E, and that was short for Charlotte. That was Charlotte Parodi. It got me too a couple times. I'd look up and be like, okay, Lottie's up next. I'm like, no, that's not Lottie. Yeah, my regular bowling league has a guy whose last name is Lottie with L-O-T-T-I-E. And he hasn't been around for a month or two, so people were just asking about that.
Yours, Rabbit?
Yeah, no, I would have been excited about that too. Of course, actually, I would have been upset with him. If he's going to come here and bowl in this, but he's not going to bowl on my team, no. I'm not going to be having any of that. If he's not bowling with me, he can't bowl at all. Wow, that was a nice shot.
Go, buddy.
Back-to-back spares by each guy. Jeff Buggea on the right. You might recognize him from the Riverwalk Friday Night Pro League team that I record. Crushing that headpin, but unfortunately a little too full. Brian Athern. Crushing, a little too full also. Like mirror shots right here. Oh, Buggea just missed. Ouch. Buggea throwing it straight down the middle again. Let's check out the totals here after this. We have the window source at 387 and the 1710 Hurricanes at 340. 47 pin difference right now. And the window source is up a mark also. Aaron Fontaine is on the spare right now. Yeah, thanks for the follows, guys, and the shares. I appreciate it. They do 2 frames at a time in this league, or in this tournament. Some tournaments and leagues go 2 at a time, some do 5 at a time. I'm a big fan of the 5 at a time, so if you ever watch my regular leagues, you'll see we do 5 frames at a time. But with 5 bowlers on a team, you generally don't want to wait for about 15 minutes in between each time you bowl. Man boy, sending my favorite gift, the lemonade buddy. Thank you, I appreciate that. Always love a lemonade. I mean, who doesn't love a nice lemonade? Gel, I think you mean lemonades. We don't talk about drinking alcohol on this. We, keep it family friendly. You could drink a lot of lemonade though in between frames. Yes. Yes, you could. Aaron Sands. Long time. Are you saying I've been on for a long time, or it's been a long time since we've seen each other? Because I have been on for a long time today. I am on this is hour number 12, technically. No. You're not disrespectful. No. That is the big joke that. Yeah, I don't. Aaron, it's been so long. I don't remember your name on here. How about that? It's been too long at that point. Then. No, not disrespectful. By the way, it's the big joke that everyone says on my stream is that because I always say I drink lemonade to keep it family friendly. You know. So, Aaron, is there something you could say that would remind me of who you were? Either way, it's good to have you back, you know? Or are you under a different name? I'm usually really good with names, so. Okay. He does have the best. He did have the best hair. It's kind of I don't know. He cut it recently, but not too much. It's still long. He's still got decent hair. I still think you changed your name. I think it must have been something else before. But yeah, if you know Max, then it definitely is. It does not show how hard they throw the ball, no. I know Keith has been throwing it a little over 40 miles an hour, and he's one of the faster bowlers out there. Some places do have the speed, but generally Keith throws it so fast that it doesn't register on the machine. Usually it only goes up to 40 and he throws it faster than that. Bob Lee was here earlier with his radar gun and he was radaring everybody. Yeah, he told me that Keith has thrown it up to 47 miles an hour with his radar gun. But today the fastest that he recorded was 44 miles an hour from Tim Douglas. But most guys throw it like 33 to 35 miles an hour. Some people just got the arm, you know? Some people just got the arm. That is not me, by the way. Hey, nice throw. I mean, she definitely could have been a 10-pin bowler before, too. They're transferred over. You know, if you lived in a 10-pin area and then you moved around here, you're going to start doing candlepin. That's just the way it goes. Like, this is the most common form of bowling in this area. There are 10-pin places, there are duck-pin places, but it is a candlepin. It's a candlepin neighborhood for sure. Oh no! Oh no! That's a 0 on the spare. Just kind of let that ball go way too early. All right, but going into the last great ball there too. Going into the last 2 frames for each bowler, 436 to 389. If 1710 wants to make a comeback, they got to start it right now. High score for a good game. If you are in a regular league with regular people, if you can average 100, you're going to be one of the best bowlers in your league. at. So in a regular league, 100 you'll be the best at. You'll be the best bowler in your league, or one of the best. If you want to bowl in a competition like this, you need to have at least a 110 average. Most of these people are, for men at least, I'm talking for men, a 110 to a 120 are most of these guys in here. If you want to be the literal best in the game, Josh Daly has a 136 average. And that is the best there is right now. I've been told people in the past carried 140 averages, but that's incredible to me, and I don't believe it. And I have a 106 average. So I'm better than most regular league bowlers, but not quite good enough to be on this stage yet. So like, and my regular like Tuesday league, JT, who's on the window source team, is my anchor bowler. And actually, I'm the leadoff bowler on my team because that team is so good. But on my Thursday, it's a much calmer league, and I am the anchor bowler on that one because I'm the best bowler on the team. There's never been a perfect game in Candlepin bowling. 300 would be a perfect game, and it's never happened. 245 is the most that anyone has ever gotten. Two people have hit that same score for some reason. Ralph Sum was the first one to do it in 1984, and Chris Sargent was the most recent person to do it in, I believe, 2016. In this tournament today, if you throw a 200, you'll get an automatic $200. If a woman throws a 175, she also gets $200. Oh, no. Well, I mean, they're both in green, Joe. And I am very bad at determining which green is which, so. But I assume you mean the team on the right, the 1-7-10 Hurricanes. They might have also all had a coach who, was a 10-pin coach before, so he might have worked with him, worked with all of them like that. Oh, not Jen's team? No. All of these guys are very much Candlepin bowlers. Very, very much Candlepin bowlers. Grew up on it. I know a lot of these people personally on the window source, on the darker green, like Buggea on the left. Well, one of the bowlers on their team who didn't get to bowl in today because there's 10 people per team, so not everybody gets to bowl every single game. And he literally lives down the street from me, so we rode in together today. That's the one who you talked for a very little bit before, and I took the microphone from him. Oh no! Oh no! 469 to 423. I think this is pretty much over at this point. Oh, there you go. Nice shot, Buggea. Nice spare. And through 14 rounds, there is still one undefeated team. No. Was it you guys?
Yeah, Josh led us into the kitchen, and I thought it went like the back.
I'll have to look on the replay. All right, final four. Both John and Aaron have marks here. But they are down 55 pins, 54 pins, so it's going to be a tough one right here. They almost need to mark out if they want to have a chance to win. 1-7-10, throws a strike, baby. That was a good ball. 7 fill on his spare. Debbie? Oh, he got it. The ball came back to hit it.
I can resell that.
Go take it. Go. Yeah, lane is the exact same length as a 10-pin lane. Yep. Same length, same dimensions completely. And in fact, most synthetic lanes that are new are just 10-pin lanes. Because there is a difference between the two lanes with the designs on it. So there's obviously a lob line on one of these lanes, and then there's another line much farther down. In case a pin comes too far out, we can check that. The synthetic lanes that they have here at Academy on the right-hand side are just 10-pin lanes, and they don't have either of those. Yeah. 50 pins down right now. Spares were nice, but not enough.
Here we go, buddy.
The entire open play area is filled right now. Like, there's 44 lanes here, and I believe all of them are taken up right now. Now, granted, we're taking 24 or 26 of them, but I'm looking over at the open play on the side, and they are all full. Right now, with a overly full parking lot, it is still full on the open side. Always busier in the winter. Summertime, there's so many other more fun things to go do than go bowling. You know, when it's a nice day out, unless you're just trying to avoid the heat, there's no reason to come to a bowling alley. What a strike. What a strike from Aaron. But in the winter, you want to try to avoid the cold, so you come here. And you don't want to do anything outside in the winter around here. No, obviously if you're a skier or something like that, but some days are just literally too cold for that. So you try to find indoor sports to go do. Well, if it's snowing, sometimes they'll just close. But yeah, like generally, I'm even just talking the cold. When it's like 10 degrees out, you don't want to go outside and do stuff. A lot of Candlepin bowlers too are softball players. So during the summer they go and they play softball all summer long, and in the winter they bowl candlepin. So final score for this match is coming up soon. Window Source wins with a 529, and the 1-7-10 Hurricanes have, as soon as they put the score on, I'll let you know, a 489. So they win by 40 pins.